Welcome to Tea Time with Mr. T. I am Mr. T. Sorry for being off camera there for a moment. Today I'll be doing something a little different. I am going to be showing what I got in my order, and then I'm going to be doing a initial impression of one of the teas that I've got. Give me just a second. And okay, so first, they just got this on the American site, but this is the yunnansourcing. You can almost kind of smell it through there, but this is the yunnansourcing gong ting show mixed with chenpi in it. Looks like this. It's 200-gram cake. I broke into this to do an initial impression video of it, and it's very medium light compressed. It's not hard to break it, get the knife in there and break it in chunks. And this one is a shan from 2017, I believe it is. Tuo from Dai. I can't remember what it is. It's like a Gia something or something like that. I can't quite remember. And that was the end of the pu'er. Now, what else I got is some oolongs, green oolongs from Anchi. This is premium grade Anchi Benshan. 25 grams, I believe. And this one is Anchi, Hairy Crab, Machi, Fujian Oolong Tea, 100 grams. Yeah, this one, the Benshan is 50. The Benshan is 50. And the Anchi, Hairy Crab, is 100. It's from spring 2020. I'm going to be breaking into this cake now. Let me warm up my teaware a little bit. I'm kind of excited for this because as y'all may or may not know about me, I really enjoy the tea stuffed in orange. So if I really like this one, which I'm hoping I do, I'm hoping that I do, I may buy 2 more cakes of it. It's like $33 for 200 grams. I guess that's not a bad price for gong ting and didn't clean this very well. And for chenpi, I'm using 4 grams to 80 milliliters. I probably could have got away with 5, but I wanted to use 4. I had some Liu yesterday. I wasn't really into it. Let's give this wet leaf a sniff. Dry leaf a sniff, sorry. Oh. Yep, some citrus notes here. I probably should have used more because of how much chenpi is in this. Definite citrus notes. I'm not really picking up the show, however you want to pronounce it. I'm going to throw this over here. Let's get timer up. Standard. Yeah, that'll work. Get a drink of this. About 2 rinses. With how lightly compressed this is, it definitely shouldn't take long for it to break up. 2, maybe 15-second rinses. See what this looks like with this light on here. Ah, much better. Brewed awful. Rinse was awful light. First rinse. I'll give them 15 seconds, maybe, and then I might see if I need to break them up. Much darker. Second rinse is a dark brown red. Not really much. It's kind of got just the slightest hint. If you as it's like an instant pop of the citrus. It's gonna smell the lid and then the wet leaves. You're getting some of the scent of the shoe. It's got this very caramelized sugar smell. Toasted marshmallows, maybe. Yeah. The citrus notes are there. Not quite as strong as I figured it would be, but there nonetheless. Along with some breadiness of the shoe. Maybe some peatiness. Let's get this water heated back up. Interesting. I'm going to give this 3 good infusions, maybe 4 for consistency. It smells different than those oranges, though. Some of that peatiness, peat smoke. 210, 4 grams for 80 milliliters, and 10 seconds for the first. Very dark red. It's not quite brewing up black like I was expecting. It may look black to you, but it's not really black. It's dark, dark red. Give you first impressions on this. Medicinal citrus note here with a very slight amount of sweetness. It's more in the back of the throat in the after flavor. Tangy. Not really getting much of the taste of the shoe underneath it. A little bit of baker's chocolate. Maybe kind of like eating one of those chocolate oranges, but without the without the milk chocolate, like a very dark chocolate. A little bit more bitter than I'd like. Definitely very citrusy, but in like a citrus peel kind of way, not like in a like a citrus zest kind of way, not like a citrus juice kind of way. Yeah, this is gong ting. Shoe. Bits and pieces of chenpi in it. This isn't quite like the stuffed oranges. It's a little different. It smells similar, but it's not. It's not brewing up quite as dark. This is a little bit darker. It's not quite as dark as I was expecting. Being this is menghai, I think. A menghai. Gong ting. Hmm. Some metallic edge to it, a little bit. It's not quite as medicinally bitter this time. This infusion. That peatiness is there along with the bready notes. Not getting much smell out of the gong dalbei. I may save this cake for winter or rainy days. Next one will be 20 seconds. $2.10. Breaks apart very easy, the cake does. What a shame. Already starting to lighten and I'm only on the third steep. But the lightness of a shoe, the darkness of a shoe does not determine the quality of it. The darkness of the liquor, I mean. Some are pleasantly dark, black. Some are black, some are deep red, some are deep red brown. Some are even a lighter red, like a ruby red, or blood red. Little sweetness on the first. Sip, and then a little that was the last one from the last one. Tangerine notes are really coming through. Minerality is really starting to come through too from the shoe. This must be good, grown out of good material. Like I was saying, it's not quite as medicinally bitter or metallic anymore. It's saltiness a little bit. Really complements the citrus notes pretty well. Now the citrus it's there, but it's not like a punch in the mouth. It's like you know it's citrus because you're not tasting the shoe fully, but you're also not tasting the citrus as a punch. So, but you get the little hint, little "Hey, I'm here" note. I have to clean my teapot again. Tea kettle. Cools down a little bit. Chocolate comes out more, and citrus is sweeter. This would be good for like if you're just having a bad day and you want to relax, because I'm getting that kind of chi from it. These don't look all that small. They picked high quality gong ting. It doesn't quite look like they fermented this a bunch. It seems to be lightly fermented because it's more of a chocolate brown than it is a dark coffee brown black. Some of the leaves are more green than others. So I'm thinking that the reason why this isn't brewing as darkly is because it's probably a lighter fermentation. Just by looking at the leaves, I'm not an expert in that, so I wouldn't know. I think this next infusion will be the last one I do on camera. To give you my final thoughts. Sorry, sometimes my thing works, sometimes it doesn't. This would probably go good with fish. Not a lot of lasting foam, so there's not a lot of saponins in here. It's still pretty fairly dark for something that I'm assuming is a lighter fermentation. Savory, but fruity. See, when it's hot, the orange is more pronounced when it's hot, and a little bit more pungently medicinal when it's hot. Minerality isn't quite as strong there. Oh, sorry about not putting out a video. Last week I had a stomach virus and I couldn't keep any tea down, so I didn't bother trying to put one up because I wasn't feeling up to it. This one will be a day early to make up for that last one. Still getting the tangerines, now. I wish it was more. That's my one complaint, is I really wish, I was really hoping this would be more like the stuffed oranges. These might have a couple more steeps in them. Tangerine oil is pungent. I'm not saying there's oil in this, but a lot of the oil, that I understand it, a lot of the oil that comes from citrus fruit comes from the peel. It's kind of a cooling feeling. You breathe in. Camphor, I guess you'd call it. Not quite as sweet as I would like it to be, or as spicy like the crushed oranges are, but it's alright. So, final thoughts. This cake, would I buy it again? Maybe. It's not quite what, a first impression, I should say. First impression. Not quite what I was expecting. I'm going to give it some time and try it more frequently and see how I like it in like a week, and then I might do a review on it, a full review, after I've taken some time to compile my notes and flavors, really just dissect the tea. If you have this tea, why don't you put in the comments whether you like this tea or not, and drink with me if you have it, as I always like to say. Thank you for joining me on this mini session and box opening. If you like this video like this format, I will do more of these whenever I get more packages in. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to subscribe, please do. I'm not trying to pressure you into it. Hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to stay updated. And as always, may you find peace, happiness, serenity, and tranquility in Gong Fu Cha and in tea. Namaste.